Think about the last time someone made you feel small. Maybe they laughed at you in front of others. Maybe they left you out on purpose. Maybe they spread something about you that was not even true. Maybe it was online. Maybe it was in person. But you remember exactly how it felt. That specific shame. That specific loneliness. Now, here is the question nobody asks. Did ancient humans sitting around fires 50,000 years ago with no school, no social media, no offices, did they do this to each other too? The answer will make you deeply uncomfortable and deeply relieved at the same time, because bullying is not a modern problem. It is not caused by TikTok or bad parenting or violent video games. It is 50,000 years old. It is written into the same ancient social software that runs every human brain on Earth, and understanding where it actually comes from might be the most important thing you learn today. This is the dark social life of ancient humans. First, let us understand what ancient human groups actually looked like. Ancient humans lived in groups of roughly 20 to 150 people. Everyone knew everyone. Your reputation was not just important, it was everything. Your reputation determined how much food you received when the hunt was good. It determined who chose you as a partner. It determined whether people helped you when you were injured or sick. In that world, your social standing was your survival. Literally, lose your reputation and you risked losing access to food, protection, and community. The group could make life impossible for someone they turned against, and sometimes they did.
So what did ancient bullying actually look like? Researchers who study traditional hunter-gatherer societies living today, groups whose lifestyle most closely resembles ancient human life, have documented 3 consistent patterns of social aggression that show up in every group they study, everywhere on Earth, without exception. Pattern 1, gossip as a weapon, spreading false or exaggerated information about someone to damage their reputation and turn the group against them. Ancient humans did not have Twitter, but they had something just as powerful, the campfire, where every word spread to every ear in the group before morning. Ancient humans invented cancel culture thousands of years before the internet existed. Pattern 2, deliberate exclusion, leaving someone out of hunts, out of food share, out of social gatherings. In a world where cooperation meant survival, being deliberately cut off from the group's activities was not just painful, it was dangerous. Pattern 3, public humiliation, mocking someone's failed hunt in front of everyone, laughing at someone's fear or weakness in front of the group, making someone the target of collective ridicule to lower their status and raise your own. Sound familiar? Every single one of these patterns is happening right now, online, in workplaces, in schools, in families. We changed the technology, we never changed the behavior. But here is where it gets complicated. Ancient bullying was not just cruelty, it served real social functions. Function 1, enforcing group rules. Ancient human groups had strict unwritten codes about sharing food, cooperating on hunts, and contributing to the group. Someone who hoarded food while others went hungry was publicly shamed. Someone who was cowardly in a hunt was mocked. The social pain of humiliation was one of the most effective mechanisms ancient humans had for keeping everyone in line. No police, no courts, no prisons. Just the terrifying power of what the group thought of you. Function 2, controlling hierarchy. Every ancient group had a social order, and those at the top used social aggression constantly to remind those below them of their place. Status in the ancient world was not just about physical strength.
It was about the ability to embarrass, exclude, and control the story the group told about other people. Function 3, pushing out different individuals. Sometimes social aggression targeted people who thought differently, behaved differently, or challenged the existing order. The group used collective pressure to either force conformity or drive the different individual out entirely. This is why being different has always felt dangerous, because for most of human history, it was. And here is the part that should make you stop for a moment. The same ancient social software is running in your brain right now, today. Scientists have discovered that social exclusion activates the exact same regions of the brain as physical pain. Being left out literally hurts in the same neurological way as being punched. This is not a metaphor. This is measurable biology. Your brain has ancient social monitoring systems running continuously, tracking your status, calculating who likes you and who does not, scanning every interaction for signs of rejection. These systems evolved over hundreds of thousands of years because social standing was survival. The anxiety you feel before a difficult social situation, the shame spiral after an embarrassing moment, the specific pain of being left left out of something, these are not weaknesses. These are ancient survival systems operating exactly as designed. In a world that has changed faster than evolution can keep up, but ancient humans also developed powerful defenses. And these defenses are the reason humanity survived. Defense 1, forming alliances. If a powerful individual or group was targeting you, you found others who were vulnerable and formed protective bonds. Ancient humans were extraordinarily skilled at building coalitions. The isolated individual was vulnerable. The alliance was power. Defense 2, leveling mechanisms. In ancient societies, if any individual became too dominant, too arrogant, too aggressive, the entire group turned on them together. Ancient humans instinctively understood that unchecked power was dangerous to everyone. The group policed itself. Nobody got too powerful for too long. Defense 3, humor. Ancient humans used laughter as a weapon against bullies. Publicly ridiculing the bully, stripping them of their dignity with collective laughter was one of the most effective ways to destroy their social power. Humor as resistance to power is not a modern invention. It is as old as fire.
So what do we do with all of this? We stop treating bullying as a modern problem with a modern solution. It is not. It is an ancient behavior with ancient roots that requires understanding, not just punishment. We remember that the pain of being excluded or humiliated is not weakness. It is your ancient nervous system treating social rejection as a genuine threat to survival, because for most of human history, it was. We remember that the instinct to form alliances against powerful aggressors, to use humor and collective action to level unfair hierarchies, is also ancient, also human, also hardwired into you. And we remember this. Ancient humans were prisoners of their instincts. They had no framework for understanding why they did what they did, no ability to step outside the ancient social machinery and choose differently. You have that ability. That is the only thing that actually changed. The next time you feel that specific shame of being left out, or watch someone else being excluded, or feel the pull to join a group turning against someone, remember, this is 50,000 years old. You are not broken for feeling it, and you are not powerless against it. You are the first version of this ancient human that gets to choose. Subscribe to K-Think, because next time we are going somewhere even deeper into the hidden social life of the humans who made you.